Hi, I'm Dr. Spencer Lucas. I'm the curator of geology and paleontology at the New Mexico Museum of Natural History and Science in Albuquerque. And today I'm here at the Sandia Mountain Natural History Center to talk to you about this geological feature. This is along the Mud Spring Trail, and what it is a really interesting place geologically where you see the contact between two rock formations. And I've laid my hammer here right on that contact. Below the contact, what I'm sitting on are sandstones. These are rocks of Permian age, which is to say they're about 280 million years old. And this sandstone, which is sitting here, is called the Glorietta Sandstone, or the Glorietta Formation, if you will. What's lying above it is limestone. Here's the sandstone to limestone contact. There's a very sharp line here between sandstone and limestone. This limestone, which is lying above here, is what geologists call the San Andres Limestone, or the San Andres Formation. And these are two Permian rock formations that represent two very strikingly different ancient environments. The Glorietta represents a huge desert, and that desert extended all the way from the Grand Canyon down into central New Mexico during the early Permian. So these sandstones were actually formed by sand dunes. They were actually piled up in a desert setting by wind blowing loose sand, much as you would think of, say, a place like Saudi Arabia or someplace in North Africa where you have the big Sahara Desert. That's exactly what the center looked like 280 million years ago when the Glorietta Sandstone formed. Then things changed dramatically and a sea came in. There was what we call a marine transgression where the sea level rose, and the sea level came in and deposited the San Andres limestone. So there was a desert, and then the sea came, and we can follow this San Andres limestone all the way from down in West Texas, near southeastern New Mexico, through southeastern New Mexico, all the way up into central and now northern New Mexico. And actually, you can follow this limestone all the way to the Grand Canyon as well. So, to recap, there was a time about 280 million years ago when there was a desert covering much of New Mexico and northern Arizona, followed by a major sea level rise where this marine environment came in, again, about 280 million years ago. This all happened in a relatively short interval of geologic time. And what we see here at this particular outcrop then is the sharp change from desert to marine environment, all happening in the early Permian. And of course now we're sitting here at the Sandia Mountain Center. We're almost 1,000 miles from any sea, and we're above a mile above sea level. We're more than a mile above sea level. So you can fairly say that the center was at sea level, or close to sea level, during Glorietta time, followed by a time when the center was under the sea during the early Permian.